Hello guys, it's that time of the year when we start revising for the final exams. This is a part 2 of our 2025 GCE Mathematics Paper 1. So we did a part 1 where we answered questions from 1 to, should be 13, something like that. So we're going to proceed from 14 to 23. Last question is 23, right? I'm with my team here, the grade 2025 grade 12s. So we're going to answer this one together. So question 14 is saying, 14a, in the diagram, AB is 8 centimeters, AD is 10 centimeters, DC is 12 centimeters, and angle ABC is 90 degrees. So this is the diagram here. If I see this diagram clearly, we have we have two right angle triangles. We have the bigger triangle here and this smaller triangle. Okay, what's the question? The question is saying find the value of tan ACB. So we are asked to find the value of this here, okay, angle, using tan as the what? As the trig ratio. So what you need to do, guys, don't be on pressure. You know that tan theta is equals to opposite over what? Adjacent, right?
Yes.
Using SOHCAHTOA. Okay, where S is sine is equals to opposite over hypotenuse, cosine, this one is what? Adjacent, over hypotenuse. Tangent is what? Opposite over adjacent. Now, when you look at this, which one is the opposite side? This side, where there is 8. Not this side. It's this side. So this is the opposite, and then this is the what? Adjacent from B to what? To C. Then this is the hypotenuse. Are we together?
Yes.
Very good. Okay. So opposite over high what? Adjacent. Okay. Opposite over adjacent. So now, when you look at this, do we know the value of the opposite? Yes. It's what? 8. Now, what about adjacent? No. We only know what? 12. But we don't know this side, right?
Yes.
Okay. So for us to find what's tan this? Tan ACB, okay, which is just tan theta, right?
Yes.
Okay. We need to know this. Now, do you know that, let's put x here. Do you know that we can use this smaller triangle to find the x?
Yes.
By using the Pythagoras what?
Theorem.
Okay? Pythagoras theorem. So, let's do just that. Let's solve this one from this side, I think. Let's say this is the hypotenuse, right?
Yes.
So, c squared is equals to a squared plus b squared, right? C squared is the hypotenuse, okay, which is 10 squared is equals to, between a and b, you can just choose whichever will be what? A and D or B. There's no problem, right?
Yes.
So let's get our a as 8 squared. Then this one, let's just leave it as b squared, or just x is fine, eh? X squared. What is 100 squared? 10 squared.
100.
Okay, is equals to 8 squared. 64 plus x squared, eh?
Yes.
Okay, we want to solve for x. All right. So we are going to collect the like terms. We're going to be 100 minus 64 is equals to x squared. 100 minus 64, if my mind serves me well, this is 36. Okay, is equals to x what?
Square.
X squared. What do you do when you reach this stage?
Square root.
You square root both sides, eh? Okay, so we're going to square root both sides. Therefore, the value of x is equals to 6. Do you know that when you square root a number, you can either have positive or negative?
Yes.
But for this one, we're going to get the positive because you can't have a negative distance. And from here to here is negative 2 centimeters. No. So the square root of 36 is just 6. So in other words, x is 6 centimeters. Good. So having calculated the value of x here, this one is 6 what? Centimeters. We can now substitute here. Eh?
Yes.
So tan ACB is equals to opposite 8, right?
Yes.
8 centimeters over adjacent 6 plus 12, 18, right? Am I right?
Yes.
18 centimeters, okay? Centimeters and centimeters will do what? Will cancel. Do you have a number which can go into 8 and 18 that's leaving a remainder? 2, right? 2 into 8,
4.
4. 2 into 18, 9, right? So therefore, an ACB is 4 over 9. So you come here with this space and write your answer as it an ACB over 4 over 9. Okay? Do you understand?
Yes.
Good. Let's go to question 14B. Now, when you look at 14B nicely, it's saying in the diagram AB is perpendicular to CD. What is that? AB is perpendicular to CD. We can see this is perpendicular, right?
Yes.
And you're asked to find the equation of AB. Okay. So now this is under coordinate what? Geometry. Now, what should come into your mind when you just see when you see this as perpendicular what? Perpendicular lines, you should know that the gradient, the gradient of line 1 times the gradient of line 2 is equal to negative 1. Are we together?
Yes.
So, for us to find the equation of this, we need a single point and the gradient, right?
Yes.
Now, a single point, this line is passing through 1,
Yes.
which is 1, 0. Okay? So we have a point 1, 0. Now, do you have another point? No. We don't know this point. We don't even know here. We only know that the x here is 0, right?
Yes.
But we don't know the value of y. So what will help us to find the gradient is this line. Because this line has all the points, 2 points, right?
Yes.
Okay? So we're going to say line, is this line CD? Line CD. This is 0, what? 4 and 6, 0. We're not going to find the equation, we're going to find the gradient. The gradient, very good. So this is x1, y, x2, y. Okay, the gradient is, gradient formula is m is equals to y2 minus y over what? X2 minus x what? 1, So gradient, let's say this is gradient 1,
Yes.
Okay, for the first line. Okay, what is y2? 0.
Yes.
Minus y1? 4. Am I right?
Yes.
Over, what is x2?
6.
6 minus x1? 0. What is 0 minus 4?
-4.
Then 6 minus 0? 6. You have a number, we can reduce this,
Yes.
2. 2 into this one is negative what?
2.
Negative 2. 2 here.
3.
So the gradient is what?
-2/3.
So this is for the what? So we have the gradient for CD. Now to find it, we need to find the gradient for what? This one, AB. So that we use it to find the equation. At that time. So we have M1 times M2 is equal to negative 1. So where there is M1, we're going to substitute with what? Over 3 multiplied by M2 is equal to negative 1. Do you remember when I told you that whenever you have a fraction here, to make it easy, you do what? You distribute throughout, by the denominator of what? Fraction, So, or you can just divide, okay? You can divide both sides by what? By negative what? By this. Negative 2 over 3. Even here, negative 2 over 3. This and this will cancel. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay. M2 is equals to, now when you reach this stage, this may look difficult, but it's simple. See, it's negative 1 over this fraction, right?
Yes.
And the denominator of fraction, this fraction is what?
3.
So what do? You multiply by 3, denominator, both what sides, right? So here and this side. So this and this will do what? Will cancel. Negative 1 times 3? Negative 3i over negative 2. Okay, but negative will cancel. Will just be 3 over 2. Okay, and the point we have is what? 1 comma 0. For this one, the point is 1 comma 0. Therefore, the equation will be y minus y is equals to mx minus x1. Okay, then y minus y1 is what? 0, right? According to this, 0. Gradient 3 over 2. X1 is what? 1. Am I right?
Yes.
Y minus 0 just what? Just y, So y is equals to, just distribute this side, and this time this will be just 3 over 2a x. This times this will be 3 over 2, okay? 3 over 2. So this, you can leave your answer here. It's acceptable, okay?
Yes.
It's acceptable. Now, furthermore, you can just break this what? Fractions. How do you break the fractions? By multiplying this by what? Denominator of fraction, which is 2y.
Yes.
Okay? 2, which is, this is 2, this is 2. So 2 times y?
2y.
2y is equals to, this 2 and this 2 will cancel, right? Just remain with 3x. This one and this one will do what? Also cancel. Just remain with y. Yes. You see?
Yes.
And this is the equation of a line A, AB. Are we together?
Yes.
So you just come here and write your answer like this. This is the answer. Okay? Can we go to question 15? This 15.
Yes.
Okay, let's go to question 15. Question 15, this is what? Variation,
Yes.
Variation, and the question says it is given that x is equals to kz over y squared, where k is the constant of variation. Okay, the table shows some corresponding values of x, y, and z. This was simple. This was what? Simple. We've been given the formula. Already given the formula. And you'll be given data in the form of what? A table. And they're asking you to use the information, this given information, to find the value of k, which is the constant, right? So to find the value of k, guys, don't be on pressure. Use a set which has all the three what? All the three values, all the three values. Now, when we check nicely here you have x, right?
Yeah.
24, 2, 16. So we can use this one to find the value of what? K. We can't use this because there is p here. Neither this one, because here there is what? Q. So what you do as A, copy the what? The formula. The expression which is kz squared, or not just kz, over y squared. Now, to find the value of k, what is the value of x? 24 is equals to, what is the value of k? We don't what? Know. It's the one we're calculating. What is the value of z? 16. What is the value of y? And to be 2 squared, All right, so here 24 is equals to, this is just 16k, right?
Yes.
Over 2 squared is what?
4.
Can 4 go into 16?
Yes.
How many times? 4 times. 4 into 16, 4 times,
Yes.
Then you divide both sides by what? 4. Okay? Therefore, 4 and 4 cancel. What is the value of k? 4 into 24? 6 times,
Yes.
Okay? 6 times. So the value of k is what? So if you don't know, if you're doubting, start with 4 times 5. 4 times 5 is 20, right?
Yes.
4 times 6, just add the 4 to 20. That will be 24, right?
Yes.
Simple mathematics. Oh, I thought we are done with this question. We go to question B. Find the value of P. So here is the same as if the table wasn't here. If the table wasn't given, the question would read, find the value of P when Y is 3 and Z is 6. Yes. So you just copy the formula here as KZ over Y squared. Then you ask yourself, what is the value of X here? Is P, right? Are we together?
Yes.
So we're going to substitute with P. K, 6. Am I right?
Yes.
What is Z? 6. What is Y? 3. So it will be 3 squared. Okay? All right. So now, in mathematics paper 1, don't make calculations complicated. Are we together? Make it simple. That is the motto. Whenever you are multiplying, dividing, make calculations simple. Don't deal with big numbers. So even here, don't just multiply. Right? First, you know that this is 6 times 6, right?
Yes.
Over this is 3 times 3. You see? Yes. It's the same as 3 times 3, right? Yeah. Instead of multiplying this as 36, then this one becomes 9. 9 into 36. Some of you may find it difficult to divide. Okay? So, but here you know that 3 can go into 6, right? Yes. 3 here, 3 into 6. 3 here, 3 into 6. Are we together? Yes. So here you're just remaining with 1, right? 2 times 2? 4 divided by 1? So the value of P is what? 4. So it's the same as you have 36 divided by 9. You waste time in the exam trying to figure out how many times 9 can goes into 36? 36. Are we together?
Yes.
Very, very good. Okay. C. They're saying find the values of what? Q, meaning more than one value.
Yes.
Find the values of Q when X is 12, Z is what? 18. Copy the formula. Okay? X is what? 12, right?
Yes.
X is 12, so I'm going to substitute with 12 is equals to, then K is what? 6. Okay? So you've noticed that at each stage level, at each question, on each question we use this K. So if this is wrong, it means good. So Z is what? 18, right?
Yes.
Z is 18. Then X is Q. Right?
Yes.
X is Q. Are we doing the correct thing? Is it X or Y? This is Y. Okay, this is Y on the formula. So this is supposed to be Q squared, Q squared. So let's cross multiply over 1, eh? 12 times Q, it will be 12Q squared is equals to, don't multiply. Remember our motto, don't multiply. Just to show that you are multiplying, eh? So this one will be 6 times 18. Okay, over 12 over 12. This and this will do what? Will cancel, and we will just remain with Q squared is equals to. So when you multiply 6 times 18 here, it will give you a number somewhere you'll be trying to figure out the answer. You will be what? You're wasting time. Okay, that's why most of you think that paper 1 mathematics is what? Mathematics paper 1 is difficult. So when you just leave it like this, look for a number which can go in either of the 2 and 12, right?
Yes.
6 can go into 12 and 6, right?
Yes.
6 here, 6 here, 12. 2 into 18, 9. Simple, right?
Yes.
Now this is Q squared, and we were asked to find the value of Q. So what do? Square what? Square root. Okay? This and this will cancel, right? So Q is equals to, no, remember, can either be positive or negative here. We're dealing with distances where you just get positive. So the square root of 9 can either be positive 3 or negative 3. So you come here and write your solutions. K is equals to 6. P is equals to 4. Then Q is 3 or negative 3. You done? Any question? We go to question 16. Question 16, 16A and B. 16A, this is integration,
Yes.
Indefinite integral. Indefinite what? Integral. So you have this 3x to the power 3x cubed plus 4x dx. So this is just simple and straightforward. Okay, we've already done calculus, right? So what do you do to the power when integrating? You add 1. Aye.
Yes.
So this one becomes 3x to the power 3 plus 1 over 3 plus 1. Am I right?
Yes.
Plus 4x to the power 1, because this x is raised to the power invisible what? An invisible 1, 1 plus over 1 plus. Don't forget, this is an indefinite integral. So what do? You add what? Constant, c. Okay? Constant c. Then 3x, what is 3 plus 1? 4, right?
Yes.
So over 4. Then here we have 4x to the power 2 over 2 plus c. Okay? We can still reduce this, right?
Yes.
Okay? So this one you can't reduce. This one, let's just leave it as 3 over 4x to the power 4. 2 into 4, 2x squared plus c. Can you simplify further here? No, you can't. So this is the answer. So just come here on your answer space provided and write 3 over 4 x to the power 4 plus 2x squared plus c. Very good. Very good. Let's go to transformation. Okay. Transformation. Question B, this is under transformation. So it's saying in the diagram, quadrilateral P is mapped into Q. Is mapped into what? Q by a single transformation S. This is very important. A single transformation what? S. Now the question is saying, describe fully the transformation S. How do you describe? Look at the position. This was the original.
Yes.
Now the question is, is the shape the same? Yes,
Yes.
The shape is just the same. It has just changed what position? Meaning it is a transformation. So just to say, S is what? Translation by vector. By vector. Let's now look at this. Get a single point. Get a what? Single point. Let's get this this point. Okay, let's just take this single point. This is 2, 3. Are we together? 2, 3. Then now there are a lot of ways of finding this vector. But what I want to tell you is that first, you just know the single point. Then you can either move to the left or right first. So it's in the x-axis, right? So this is this point, this vertex here. Okay, it's this point, right?
Yes.
So it has moved 1, 2, 3. Are we together? 3, meaning to the right, meaning positive. It was moving this side. It would have been what? Negative. So the x value is just positive 3. So don't start going down or this side. Okay, so it has moved 1, 2, 3. Then it has moved down, 1, 2. Moving down is negative. Up is positive. Are we together? That is y. Then for x, to the right is positive, to the left is what? Negative. So this one is by negative 2. If you're doubting, you can still get another point. Let's get this one. You should find 3 comma negative 2. Let's get this point. This is this part. So it has moved 1, 2, 3, comma 1, 2. Still be 3 comma negative what? 2. Okay. In other words, you can say it has what? It has moved 3 what? 3 steps to the what? To the right. Aye. Yes. To the right, then 3 steps to the right and what? And 3 steps to the right and 2 to the downwards. Okay, to the right, then 2 downwards. So downwards means negative. So just to get this one as the answer. The first one is a translation vector. This is not rotation and this is not reflection. This is not even reflection. We'll show you what a reflection translation looks like. So this is the answer. So you come and you just write your answer here. That's why you even have 2 lines. The first one is just write S is a translation vector it's a translation by vector 3 comma negative what? Negative 2. Okay. So we go to question 17 and we only have one question under bearing. Okay, bearings. And this question is saying the diagram shows 3 or what? 3 points O, P, and Q on level ground. OPQ, this one is an equilateral triangle. Thank you. This is a point here. An equilateral what? Triangle. An equilateral triangle. And the bearing of Q, where is Q? Q from P is this one, Yes. 135 degrees. Now, what is an equilateral triangle? An equilateral triangle is a triangle whose sides are equal and angles are the same. If angles are the same, it means it is 60. So here is 60 degrees. Even here is what? 60 degrees. Even here is what? 60 degrees. Thank you. Okay. We've already found answers. This is very simple. This is very simple. Yes, it's 4 marks, but very simple. You need to understand this. Find the bearing of P from this is O. P from O, right? Where is P? P from O. From O, so this is where we are going to draw our north, but the north is already here. So we're going to move clockwise up to this point. So they want this, the value of this angle, this smaller angle. How can you know the value of this small angle? Don't worry. Use what is known as alternative angles. So if we extend here from this line, we extend, okay, like this, we need to find this smaller angle, and this is equal to this angle. Now check. The secret here is, you know, from here up to this point is 135 plus key style. So let's see, find that one. Okay, this is A. So 135 degrees plus 60 degrees. What are we plus 60 degrees? What are we getting? 195. Okay, 195. So from here up to this point, from this point up to this point is what? 195. Now, how can you know this smaller angle here? Do you know the value of the straight line? Yes. Is what? So let's subtract this 180 from 195. The value of the remaining angle is this. Are we together? Yes. So let's say, let's write 195 minus 180. 5 minus 0, 5. 9 minus 8, 1. 0 1 minus 1, 0. So it's 15. Yes. 50. We found this angle here. So even this one is 50? 15. But how do you write bearings? In the digits, right?
Yes.
3 digits. Therefore, the bearing is 0, 15. Okay? 0, 15. And you come here on your this answer space and write 0, 15 degrees. Okay? Having found that, let's go and find the what? The last question. They're saying find the bearing of O from Q. So O from Q. So at Q here, we're going to draw the north. The north, huh? Okay, like this, north. Let me just extend it so that it is nice. Ah, good. The answer, you can even see the answer. So we're going to move clockwise up to the line connecting O and what? Q. This is a straight line, and straight line is what? 180. Are we together? Okay, so we already know that this angle here is 15 degrees. Okay, then what is inside here is 60 degrees. Even here 60 what? Degrees 60, because it's an equilateral triangle. Now, this is north. Okay, so we can use this property to find the bearing of O from Q. Okay, O from Q. So this angle which is here is equals to what? This angle. So this 135 degrees here is supposed to be equal to this angle. Okay, so if here is 135, 135, let me just do this. 135, even here is supposed to be 135. Okay, but out of 135, we've been given what? We've been given 60. Okay, 60. So we need to subtract 135 minus what? 135 minus 135 minus 60. Okay, so we are getting 75. So 75 is this here, this angle. So even here, this angle is 70 what? 75. And we already know that this straight line is what? 180. So we simply add 180 plus 75. So 180 plus 75 degrees. Okay, so we're going to get this is 0, this is 5, this is also 5, carry 1, and then 255 as the answer. Another way of solving this is very simple. So we can use this angle here, which is also equal to this angle. So 60 plus 15 is 75. Then 75 plus 180, we're still going to get what? 255. This is how this one is done, the second part. Okay, let's go to the next question. So you have question 18, A and B. 18A and what? And B. Don't be confused by this diagram. Just understand. This is saying 18A, the diagram shows. The diagram does what? The diagram shows a cuboid with a rectangular base. Rectangular base? This is just a rectangle. The base is a rectangle, but the ends are what? Square. Okay? Square ends. This is a point, especially this one. Very important. PQ is the central axis of the cuboid. Central axis of the cuboid where it's spinning. Okay? Where it's hanging. Now, they're saying write down the order of rotation rotational symmetry of the cuboid about the axis PQ. So what is rotational symmetry? Rotational symmetry, in simpler words, it means how many times can you rotate this so that it fits into the original shape. Are we together? Let me draw this. Let me draw a square. A square, and let me just show like this, that this is a square. A square meaning all sides are equal. Let me draw A here. Okay? If we rotate this one 90 degrees, first, it will be 90 degrees. It will be like this. Where will be our A? If we just rotate it 90 degrees once, the A will be here. Okay? Then if we rotate it 180, our A will be here, right? If we rotate it what? If we rotate it 270, the A will be, okay? Then when you rotate it this 360 finally, will be at the original point. So how many times can this one be rotated? How many times?
5.
Are you sure? 4 times. Because this is just 0. This is the starting point. So you can rotate 190. This is 90 degrees, 180 degrees, 270, 360. So the answer is just 4. For what? Rotational what? Symmetry. Are we together? The answer is just 4. That's the secret. This is different from what? This is different from lines of symmetry. This is rotational symmetry. Are we together? So the order is just what? 4. And that's the answer. I hope you're getting something, eh?
Yes.
Can we go to B? Let's go to B. So I need to do a lot of practice with such questions. In the answer space below is an incomplete program flowchart to calculate the area AI of a triangle with base B and height H. Complete the flowchart by writing the appropriate statements in the blank symbols here. So area of what? Triangle. We've been given B and H, base and height. And you know, area of a triangle is area is equals to half BH. Now, this is for input, right? Input, we're going to just write BAH. That's what we're going to input there. B what? BH. Then this is for action. Action here, this is now calculate, where we calculate. So we're going to put the formula here. But how you're going to write it is something like this. Area A is equals to 1. Okay? Over. Write it like this, over 2. Over 2 times, just write a what? A star times B times what? H. You're done. Can you go to question 19? Very good. Let's go to question 19. This one. I know this one. I answered this question. I've been answering this question before. Then this is very simple. Functions. 19. The functions f and g are defined by this and this. And that. Okay. So since this is a fraction, so we're going to cross multiply. So 1 times this one won't change anything. It will be just x plus 3 is equals to 2 times y? 2y. Then just we're making x the sub formula. So we're going to take this positive 3 to the other side, and it will be 2y minus 3. Okay, we're not dividing here. So when you reach this stage, attach the inverse function, and it will be f inverse of x is equals to, where there is y, you substitute what? Xi. So it will be 2x minus 3. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, and this is the answer. Okay. Can we go to question B?
Yes.
Okay, question B is a composite function g(f of x), g(f of x). So since the function is beginning here is g, so we're going to write the function of what? G,
Yes.
So we're going to write g of x is equals to 1 minus 2x.
Yes.
Then where there is x in this g function, we're going to replace with what? F of a, the function for f.
Yes.
Okay, so we're going to say 1 minus 2, open bracket, where there is this one, we're going to replace with what? X minus plus 3 over 2y.
Yes.
Okay, all right, so check. You have 1 minus this, and this one can cancel.
Yes.
2 here,
1.
2 here, 1. So you just have negative y.
Yes.
Okay, so negative, open bracket, x plus 3. Because this has what? Cancelled. Okay, each other. So, or if you don't want to cancel out here, just leave and expand and to be like this. It will be 1 minus 2x, 2 times this one. So this is negative y. It will be minus what? 6, 6 over 2. But 2 can go into this, Are we together?
Yes.
You end up cancelling 2 here, 1, 2 here, 1, 2 here, 3, So you have 1 minus x minus 3, of which this is what we're going to have here. Okay, so you have 1, negative times the x is negative x, negative times this one, you have negative 3i, same as this one. But the problem with this is that sometimes you may forget, because this is an exam. Okay, you may forget what to do here when you reach this stage. Fractions, what should I do? Should I cross multiply here, or should I factorize? Becomes something else. Are we together? So we have like terms here. So we have 1. This will come here as minus 3 minus x. 1 minus 3, negative 2, negative 2 minus x. So we can simplify here. So this is the answer. G(f) of what? X is negative 2 minus 3. Okay? Now, the final question is saying find g of f of negative 7. This is simple. We've already calculated g of f of x,
Yes.
So g(f) of x is this negative?
Yes.
Negative,
Yes. Negative 2 minus x.
Oh, so this is not an equal sign. Equal sign is here.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Negative 2 minus x. Okay. Then you're asked to find g(f) of negative 7. Meaning when there's f, we're going to substitute with negative what? 7, Yes. So negative 2 minus negative 7. Like this, Don't just substitute minus, then 7,
Yes.
Because this x, the negative 7 is, the 7 is negative. Okay, negative 2. What is negative times negative? Positive 7. Negative 2 plus 7? 5. So this is the answer, 5. So you can just come here and write your answer. The first one is f inverse of x is equals to 2x minus 3. Then the second one is g(f) of x is equals to negative 2 minus xi. Then the last one, g(f) of negative 7 is equals to 5. Okay, so we are done to question 19. Now, let's now go to question 20. Oh, this is question what? Question 20. Question 20a. The points A and B are negative 7,1 and negative 4,5 respectively, meaning in that order. This one is for point A and this is for point B. Find the length of the line AB. So this one is coordinate geometry, okay? Coordinate geometry, am I right?
Yes.
So distance between 2 points or length is given by the formula. Let's say AB, this is question here. is equals to the square what? Square root, eh? Okay, since we have 2 points, this is the formula. x2 minus x1 squared, eh? Then plus, eh?
Yes.
y2 minus y1 close bracket square squared. Then this is the square root. So with this information, since we have the points negative 7, 1 and the negative 4, 5. Okay. Okay. So just a matter of substituting. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. Okay. So line AB is equals to the square root of open bracket. X2 is what?
Negative 4.
Negative 4 minus y x1?
1. Negative 7.
Negative 7. Okay, so negative 7 like this, squared plus open bracket y2 5,
Yes.
minus y1
1.
1 close bracket squared. This is the square root,
Yes.
Okay, so we have AB is equals to the square root. Negative times negative is the same as we have positive, right?
Yes.
Then negative 4 plus 7 is positive 3. Am I right?
Yes.
Okay, so positive 3 squared plus 5 minus 1 is what? 4 squared. Okay, so we have the square root. The square root of 3 squared is 9. 4 squared is what? 16. Okay, so this is AB. So distance AB is equals to the length of the square root. 9 plus 16 is 25. Okay, so since we're looking at distance, okay, we're looking at distance. So what we're going to do, when you square root a number, you can either have a positive or negative, right?
Yes.
But this is length, so we're not going to get the negative answer. The square root of 25, we're going to get the 5v, then units. Length is measured in units, either centimeters, kilometers, in miles, or millimeters. But here we're not given anything, so you can just write units. That's it. Okay, to represent any units. So 5 units. Are we together? Very good. Let's solve B. Okay, question B is saying this is under similarities and congruence. Two pyramids A and B have surface areas 180 centimeter squared and 80 respectively. So this pyramid A, its surface area is 180. Pyramid B, its surface area is what? 80. So no problem. What do you want? They want us to calculate the volume. The volume of the pyramid of A is what? 810. Okay, calculate the volume of pyramid B. Okay, so no problem. Tikabokangi up. So this is B. Now, for you to find the volume, this is what you need to know. Number 1, you need sides. Side in the form of A to B. Sides. Then these sides you need to what? To cube them. Okay, since we're finding volume. When you cube them, that's when you're going to find volume using proportions. But we are not given this. We are given area. Are we together?
Yes.
We are given area. Don't do them pressure, just to get the area, what we are given. So we are given 180 centimeters squared to 80 centimeters what? Squared, like this, Don't do them pressure. Cancel out the centimeters, even the 0, this 0 and this 0, remaining with 18 to 8. We can still reduce, right?
Yes.
2 into 18, 9. 9 times 2 into this one is 8, 4. Okay. Now, do you know that this was area? And we're finding volume. Area, number 1, side is supposed to be A to B. Then ratio of their area A squared to B squared. So here, this is the stage where we are. This is the stage where we are. AB is 18 to 8. Okay? Now, us, we need what? A to B, not A squared, B squared, B whatever. So what do we do? We square root. Square root. We need this. We square root. So what is the square root of 9? 3. Square root of 4? 2. Great. So this is 2 to 3. Now that we have 2 to 3, we can just cube them. Cube what? Cube them as 3 to the power 3, 2 to the power 3. What are we trying to do? We want to take these to this level, okay? So that we have ratio of their volumes. 3 to the power 3 is 27. 2 to the power 3 is 8. So this is what we have, and we can simply calculate what they are asking us to do, to calculate, right? Okay? So with this, we can say 27 over 80 is equals to, 27 is bigger than this one, right? So let's start with the volume of the bigger pyramid. Check. Pyramid A has volume 180, or area 180. B, 80. So which one is bigger? AI? Yes. So even here, when it comes to volume, we're going to start with 810 on top, right? Then down, let's put a x, okay? And cross multiply. Remember our motto, do not actually multiply, just to show that we're multiplying. So this will be 27a x is equals to 8 times 810. 810. Now if you just try to multiply here, we're going to have bigger numbers and it will be very difficult to reduce. 27 over 20? 27. Okay? 27 and 27 do what? We cancel. X is equals to, check. Do you know that 27 times 3 is 81? Come on. 27 times 3 is 81. 3 to the power 4 is 81. So, 27 here, 1. 27 into 81, 3 times. So this is 30, right? Yes. So, we have 8 times 30. Okay? 8 times 30, this is easy. Just multiply 8 times 3, right? Yes. 8 times 3, if my mind saves me, was 24. It's 24. 24. So 24 with this 0, 240 cubic. So this is the volume of the pyramid what? B. Aye. Yes. 240. So this is question 2020. Aye. Yes. Let's quickly go to 21. We are almost there. Okay. Question 20. This is under linear programming, right? Yes. Okay. Inequalities, something like that. Okay. So what you need to do you know that for any information, this question doesn't miss. It's always 5 marks in the exam. It's always there, right? Yes. Okay. And it's 5 marks. So you need to do yourself a favor by knowing how to solve. And just not just knowing how to solve, but also knowing how to solve in time. Okay? Now, we are asked to write how many inequalities? 3 inequalities that define this unshaded region. All right? Yes. Okay? So, 3 inequalities. Always start with what? Inequalities that are vertical or horizontal. And here we only have one, yes. Which is cutting y at -2. Aye. Even if you can't see -2, just know that up to going down here is negatives, right? Yes. And you can see this is a 2. So this is -2. This is a solid line. So what you do here, since there are 3 inequalities, you can say inequality number 1 is y. First, that y is equals to -2. Don't end here. This is not an inequality. This is an equation, right? Yes. Then you write y. Then look at the shading. The shading is on the what? Less than part, right? Yes. Then the wanted region is on the greater than. So here we're going to use greater Than. Are we together? Greater than. It's always opposite the shading, opposite to the shading. Okay? Greater than. Then, is the line solid or dotted? Solid, So you can put this O. So greater than O equal to negative 2. So this is the answer. Are we together?
Yes.
Very good. And this is just simple. Okay? Now, number 2. Number
2.
the second one, you can get any, since these are diagonal lines,
Yes.
Okay, get any. Make sure you get coordinates. Let's get this one. Don't struggle getting the coordinates from here. You don't know the value of x here, but you can know this one is passing through this point and this point. This is negative 1 comma 0. So you have negative 1 comma 0. Then this one is 0, not 2 comma 0, but 0 comma 2. You always start with your x-axis, 0 comma 2. Now, guys, I know you may know a lot of ways, different ways of solving this, but what I'm going to show you is the simplest. It is simple and straightforward. Okay, now simple and straightforward, it means that first you need to find the gradient, right?
Yes.
Of the line. Finding the gradient, that's when you're going to find the equation, then inequality. But this one, the formula for gradient, if you know the formula for gradient is y what? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is equals to y minus y1 over x minus x1. This is what you need to know. Not even knowing why, the value of c, the value of constant. No, you just need this formula. This is what? Gradient, Then this side, same as gradient, but the first part is not y2 or x2. It's just x and y and x. That's it. Then substitute. What? Substitute. Y, this is x1, y1, x2, y2. What is y2? 2, right? Y1, 0 over x2 is what? 0, right? X1 is what? Negative 1. Am I right? Yes. Is equals to y minus y1, 0,
Yes.
over x minus x1, negative 1. Okay? Now, solving this, 2 minus 0, 2. Negative times negative, 0 plus 1, just have 1. Okay, let's leave it the way like that. Y minus 0, y. This will be x plus 1. Am I right? Because negative times negative is what? Positive. Cross multiply, 1 times y. Y is equals to, these 2 will be multiplied by everything here. So to avoid making mistakes, you can just write like this. Show that you are multiplying by everything. 2 times x. 2 times 1. 2. This is the equation. Don't just end here. First, now look at the inequality. Let's go to our inequality. This is the line, Okay. The shading is on the greater than, So is as we write on the opposite. So less than. So we're going to say y is less than. Then come to the nature of the line. Is it dotted or solid? Dotted. So we're going to leave it the way it is as less than Then 2x plus 2. And this is the answer. You see? There's nothing like finding the value of c, finding the gradient on its own. You are just finding the equation at the same time. Okay? This is in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. Okay? So for instance, this side we are calculating gradient at the same time as the equation. Okay? So the gradient here is just 2. Am I right? So after finding gradient, the other way is if you come and substitute here, you find the gradient as m is equals to 2, then find c. Finding c, you get any of these 2 points. Let's get the first point. Okay? Y is 0, right? Gradient is what? 2. X is negative 1. C is just C. This times this is -2, right? Then the -2 cross the cosine becomes +2. So C is equals to what? 2. Alright. So found this one and the C, then the equation finally will be y is equals to, where there is m, substitute with what? 2x +2, right? Then the inequality like this. So whichever way you can what? Find. But I've just copied this from here. Bear in mind that you need to find this gradient on its own separate. So instead of finding separate this and that, you can just solve at the same time. Why? Very good. So using this, let's find the last inequality. The last inequality, which is the third inequality here, we're going to get this one. It's passing through 2,0 and 0,5. Right? So you can get any to be x1 and y1. Okay, let's get this as first 0,5 and 2,0. This is x1, y1, x2, y2. Am I right?
Yes.
So using our formula, since we have 2 points, we have y2, right? y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1 is equals to just y minus y1 over x minus x1. Then you sub what? Substitute. Are we together?
Yes.
Just substitute. y2 is 0. 0 minus y1 5 over x2 is what? 2 minus x1 0 is equals to this y, just leave it the way as y minus y1 5 over x is this one minus x1 here 0. 0. Then you solve. 0 minus 5 is -5 over 2 minus 0 just 2 is equals to y minus 5 over x, right? Because x minus 0 is just it is just x. Are we together? And we cross multiply. So this times this, 2 times y, 2 times -5 is equals to -5 times x, -5x, right? Okay, now let's just leave it in the form of y is equals to mx plus c. Okay, so here we're going to remain with the 2y is equals to -5x plus 10. Are we together?
Yes.
Plus 10, right? Then the inequality. So here where when you reach this side at this stage, you see this is 2y, right? So you can leave your answer with 2y, then you add the inequality which is supposed to be here, or divide throughout, right? Divide throughout by 2, even here by 2, even here by what? 2, so that we have y is equal to -5 over 2x plus 5, because 2 into 10 is 5 times, right? Then let's go to the inequality. The shading is on the greater than part, right? So as we're going to use less than, okay? So here we're going to say y is less than, then is the line solid or dotted? Solid, right? So we're going to add the or this symbol, right? Then -5 over 2x plus 5. Are we together? Then finally, put your answers here. The first answer was y is greater than or equal to -2. The second one is this one. Y is less than 2x plus 2. Then the last one is y less than or equal to -5 over 2x plus 5. Am I right? 5 marks. You are done. So 21, we're just remaining with 2 questions. 2 questions, eh? Okay. Segula paper yako. Wapeza something like this. Okay? Something like this, and this is very simple. So this is combination of vector and introduction to quadratic functions. Are we together? So now The first one is saying, given that vector PQ is 2, 3, and OQ is 4, negative 1, find the coordinates of P. No problem. So to help you answer this question, just draw a sketch of a triangle. Are we together? Just draw like this. Do like this. Any triangle, okay, like this. Then you should know, guys, that always any vector has what? The origin I. Okay? If this is origin O, you have PQ, right? Then let's say this is P and this is what? QR. And they're saying PQ. P what? Q. This direction I is 2, 3. This is the same as 2, 3. Are we together? 2, 3, like this. And then they're saying OQ, right? OQ, this side, is 4, negative what? Negative 1. Okay, I hope you are following, eh? Negative 1. Then they're saying find the coordinates of P. In other words, they're asking us to find OP. Or what? OP. Because P has the origin. OP. So for us to find OP, since P is the origin, we're going to move OQ plus QP. Are we together? Very good. So to find OP, we're going to move OQ plus QP, like this. Okay. Okay, so OP here, finding OP, we're going to say OQ is 4, negative 1, like this, plus, okay, QP. Now, when you look at QP here, is opposite of PQ. So, this will be negative 2. Since this is also positive, it will be negative 3i. Okay? Then we are going to calculate. So, this is positive times negative is negative I. Then 4 minus 2 is what? 2. Am I right? So we're finding OP. Remember, we're asked to find the coordinates of P. Okay, but we can't find the coordinates of P minus us knowing the vector P. Okay? Positive is negative, negative I. Negative 1 minus 3 is negative 4i. Negative 4. So this is vector OP. Then what's the coordinates of vector P? The coordinates of vector P are 2, negative what? 4. And this is the answer. Are we together? Okay, this is the answer. All right. Like this. 2, negative 4. Then question B here we are asked to so we are given the sketch, okay, and it's saying the sketch represents the graph of a curve y, this one, passing through A, B, and C. Thank you. What's the question? Find the coordinates of A and B. A and B. Now, if you can see, A and B are on which axis? The x what? Axis, right? So in the x-axis, what's the value of y? In the x-axis? What's the value of y in the x-axis? 0. Okay? So to find the value of x here, we're going to substitute where there is y with what? 0. So we are going to say x squared minus 6x plus 5. Instead of saying is equals to y, we'll say is equals to what? 0. Okay? Then we're going to factorize by quadratic. Okay? So let's find the product of a and what? A and C. Product of A and C. What is A? 1. What is C? 5. So the product is what? 5. Then the sum is B. What is B? Negative what? Negative 6. How many numbers can go into 5 without leaving a remainder? 2, right? 1 and 5 is itself. So 1 and 5, these are the factors of 5. Now, which one should be negative so that when you multiply it should give us 5, when you add it should give us negative 6. Both should be negative. Am I right? Because negative 1 times negative 5 is positive 5. Positive 5. Negative 1 plus negative 5 is negative 6. So these are the factors we're going to use to split this part. So we're going to say x squared minus 1x, that's xi, minus 5x plus 5 is equals to 0. Now we can factorize by grouping. What is the common? So we're going to factorize this together and this one. So what's common here? X into x squared, x into negative x, negative 1. So what's common here? Negative what? 5. Negative 5 into negative 5x, x. Negative 5 into positive 5, negative 1. So is equals to what? 0. You can know that what you're doing is correct if what's in the bracket is just the same. Okay. Now you have two terms. And you have what is common, x minus 1. So you can say x minus 1, then open bracket, write whatever is in front this side, x, and then attach it to this one, which is minus what? 5 is equals to 0. We solve for x. If we're just factorizing, it ends here. But we want to find the actual values of x. Okay? So we can say x minus 1 is equals to 0, or x minus 5 is, in fact, it is supposed to be and, because you are finding two answers, is equals to what? 0. So x is equals to 1 and x is equals to 5. Am I right?
Yes.
Very good. Now, we are not asked to find the x party. We are asked to find the coordinates. Am I right? So, this is 1 and this is 5. Between A and B, which one is 1 and which one is 5? A is 1 and B is what? B is 5. So, therefore, A is what? 1, 0. Y is 0, right? Am I right? And B is what? 5, 0. Are we together? 5, 0. So these are the answers, and we just come and write it here. Okay? As the 1, 0, 5, 0. Then the value of A here was what? Point P is it 2, 4, negative 4. Okay, the answer we found here. Okay, then here we are asked to find the coordinates of a turning point. The coordinates of a turning point. This is very simple. Finding the coordinates of a turning point, guys, we use this is the turning point, by the way. So the coordinates of turning point, you have x here and y this side. So x is positive this side, and y is negative. So you should find x positive and y negative. But the x will be between 1 and 5, right? Okay, this is just by the way. But you can know how to, if you know how to solve, just to solve y. So let's first find the value of x. To find the value of x, we're going to find the x-axis. So which is x is equals to negative b over 2a. X is equals to negative. What is our value of b? Negative 6. Negative 6. 2. What is a? 1. X is equals to negative times negative. Positive what? 2 times 1. What is, how many times does 2 go into 6? 3. So x is what? 3. So having found the value of x, let's find y, because we want to find the equation of a coordinates of a turning point. So copy this the way it is. It's y is equals to x. What's the value of x? We found 3. So it will be 3 squared. We substitute into our equation here. X squared minus 6, open bracket. What is the value of x? 3 plus what? 5. Am I right? Plus 5. So y is equals to 3 squared is 9. Am I right?
Yes.
Minus negative 6 times 3 is negative 18. 18 plus 5. Are we together? Y is equals to 9 minus 18 is negative 9. Negative 9 plus 5. Am I right?
Yes.
What is negative 9 plus 5? Negative
4.
Therefore, the coordinates of a turning point are 3, negative. You see why it's negative. Okay? So here you come and write 3, negative 4. Kamana kama tukafendera kabakanga na class njira. I'm almost done here. Okay, what's the last question? Is here. This is the last question, which is question 23. And this is 6 marks. Okay, 6 marks. Now when you come here, you look at your question. This is the speed time what? Speed time graph, right? Okay. So the question is saying, the diagram shows the speed time graph of a particle. Of a what? Of a particle. The particle starts from rest here and accelerates uniformly to a speed of 10 meters per second. This in 5 seconds. In 5 seconds. It then moves at this constant speed for 5 seconds. 5 seconds here, and then accelerates. Okay, so acceleration here is 2 meters per second squared acceleration this here for 5 seconds. Yes, it's 5 seconds here, and to reach the speed of v meters per second. Okay, fine. No wonder we've been given acceleration. They want us maybe at some point to be asked to find the value of vi. Yes, it's the second one. The second question B. Okay, so you start solving. Find the acceleration during the first 5 seconds. Here, this is easy. Acceleration is equals to final velocity minus initial velocity over time taken. Are we together? Yes. So acceleration is equals to final velocity is what? 10. Initial here was what? 0. Time taken is what? 5. Okay. So A is equals to 10 divided by what? 5. How many times does 5 go into 10? 2 meters per second squared. This is acceleration. So we're done with A. Then let's go to B. Let's go to what? B. So B here, we are told that find the value of V. This one, find the value of V. So to find the value of V, check nicely. We are given acceleration here. So since we're given acceleration here, and this is the acceleration from this point up to this point, we're still going to use the formula for acceleration. Acceleration is equal to final velocity minus initial velocity over time taken. Are we together? Then what is we just substitute. What is acceleration here? We are told in the question that is what? 2 meters per second squared. So here we're just going to substitute with what? 2. What is the final velocity? It's v. Am I right? V minus. What is the initial velocity here? It's 10. That's the initial velocity. 10 over, what's the time taken? 5, right? 5. We cross multiply. 1 times this, it will be just v minus 10 is equals to 10. And the 10 will cross the equal sign. Just remain with v is equals to 10 plus 10. What is 10 plus 10? 20. What are you calculating? Oh, 20 meters per second squared per second. This is what? Velocity. So we have found the velocity is just 20 meters per second. Okay, it's as simple as this. Let's go to the last question, which is 3 marks, right? Okay, the last question, we are asked to find the average speed for the whole journey. Thank you. The average speed for the whole what? Journey. So to find the average speed, guys, average speed is equals to distance covered over time taken. Am I right? Now, time taken, we know that is 15 seconds. Do you know distance covered? No. So first, let's find the distance covered. So to find the distance covered here, since you are told that it is for the whole journey, not in the last, let's say, last 4 seconds, those questions that they usually ask, right? Now here, we are going to calculate the total distance. And the easiest way is look at the shapes involved. Shapes what? Involved. We have 2 trapezium. I can see 2 trapezium. Okay? We have this trapezium which starts from here up to this point, and this trapezium here. This. Okay? So we can say distance is equals to 1 over 2 a plus what? A plus b h. Am I right? Plus this is another trapezium here. Let's calculate distance at the the same time, why? It's still also 1 over 2 a plus b a h. Or if you want, you can find the distance of each shape here. This shape you can just cut here. You have a triangle and a rectangle, another rectangle. All together, we can just get this as the whole rectangle and the two triangles. We're still going to get the same answer. Okay? Okay, I will show you anyway. If you don't want to use the one for trapezium. So here, half, what is our A for up to this point? Is 10, right? This is 10. Okay, let's get this one as 10. Our B is just this top part. From 5 to 10 is what? 5, right? It's just 10 minus 5. So you can just write 5. What is the height here? 10 plus half, open bracket. You see, this trapezium here is just, it's upside, it's like this. All together, it's like this. So you can say this one is your A, or this one is your B, or AB. Don't worry, right? Then this one becomes your height. Are we together? This can't be your height because you have this proportion. You have this side here. Let's say this one is your A, this one is your B, and this one your A, your H. So if you're confused with this, use what? The shapes that you already know. Are we together? So if I were to get this one as our A, we're going to get 0 to 10, 0 to 10, which is just 10. Are we together? Plus our B, 0 to 20, to get 20. This is 20, we get 20. What is our height? Our H, 10 to 15 is 5. Are we together? It is 3 marks, right? Okay, here we can solve, what is half of 10? What is 10 plus 5? So you have 15 here times 5, plus, okay, so half of this one is point, and this is paper one, you're not supposed to use a calculator, so let's just leave it, it's the way it is. 10 plus 20, 10 plus 20, 30, then 5 here, okay? So this times this, 15 times 5, 75, okay, because 5 times 5 is 25, so 5 carry 2, 5 times this one, 5 plus 2, 70 what? 7, 70, so 75 here. What is half of 15? Oh, half of 30? 15 times 5? Same, why? 75? 75 plus 75, 150. So 150 meters. So distance here is 150 meters over 15 seconds. Are we together? So it's easy. It's 3 marks, yes. So the job is here. Are we together? So 15 into 15, and this 0 meters per second, and this is the answer. Now let me show you, if you just want to use shapes, right? Just apart from trapezium, this one you know that this is a trapezium, right? Let's say this one as a trapezium. Now this one is confusing to know where is A and where supposed to put B. And where supposed to put A, H. Okay? This side is 75. We've already calculated this side 75, right? Let's calculate this. Let's split this one into 2. Are we together? Into rectangle and the triangle. Are we together? So rectangle is L times B, right? Plus this one half BH. Am I right? So for rectangle, let's say this one is AY and this one is B up to this point. So our L will be 5, right? Am I right? 5 times our B from here to here is 10. So 10 like this. Then half. This triangle here, the H here, height 10 to 20 is what? 10, 10 to 20 is 10. Then the B from here is 5, right? So 5, then 10. This time this one is what? 50. 50 plus, what is half of 10? 5. 5 times 5? 50 times 5? 70 what? 75, am I right? 75. Same as here. 70 what? 75. So this 75 you've found here, add it to what you found here, and you are good to go with this, okay? So this is how it's what? It's calculated. We together.